Good morning and welcome to Factotum Life. We are out in the garage and are ready to do some snowmobile repairs. Of course, our snow is melting and it's going to be probably gone in another week. So what we have been working on in the last week here is we have rebuilt our stator, and I ordered up wire and rewound all of the coils, and then we soldered up new wiring for it all. And so hopefully we got it pretty close to where we need it. So we're going to go ahead and install it today. Besides installing it though, we need to clean up crankshaft here where flywheel attaches to, because we had difficulty getting it off. So I want to clean it up a lot better. Alright, so our mounting surface is cleaned up here, and we are now going to throw on our stator. Now the fun part with this is we've had this apart for a while, so I need to try to find all the screws that fit. Have the key in, and we're gonna now slide this in. Where's my flashlight? Okay. All right, now we need to put the belt on, the cooling fan belt. All right, so we have the front part of the engine back together. We have the engine mount, we have the fan, the belt. The only thing left is the pull cord, which is hanging inside the snowmobile itself. So now we're going to prepare the crankshaft for the clutch. But before we prepare the clutch, we're actually going to clean this up, and then I'm going to actually take apart the clutch and clean everything up in there. That hasn't been apart for a long time, and I want to see what we're dealing with the clutch. So that's what we're going to do. All right. All right, so we've got the clutch apart, and we have basically what I'm doing right now is I'm taking the screwdriver and I'm cleaning out the sort of the sludge. Like I said, I've owned this snowmobile since 2000 or 1999, somewhere in there. I've never had this clutch apart. This snowmobile has not really been used all that much in the 21, 22 years that I mentioned. But somebody, the guy I bought it from, I don't know if he had this apart, but it almost looks like somebody lubricated these sliding pins at one point, which on the surface would make sense. You've got this moving around like that. You want these pins, you want it to move. But the whole purpose behind these clutches is that they're dry clutches, and these are essentially like plastic nylon, which will wear, but the wear that it will receive is not continuous. If you're riding down a trail and you're accelerating or slowing down, it's going to come out, and then as you accelerate, it will go back in. So these should be dry, that enough where it's just nylon. And that's not the case here. There's some type of lubricant on it that's attracted a fair amount of dirt and grease over time. So everything else, the rollers seem to be nice. The slides seem to be nice, so it's not a bad clutch. It's just kind of sticky. All right, this is a dry silicone. It dries, it doesn't attract dirt. All right, we are back. We've got our cover now cleaned up, and what we need to do here is we're going to find our X right there. I'm going to put this back in, just like that. And it is looking pretty decent here. All right, so I double checked the manual to make sure that we didn't want to really have anything lubricated. The only thing that it is showing that it wants lubricated is the surface here of our finger slides. So I'm going to apply some Sil Glide to it. So here we are. We're at the point now where we're ready to put the engine in the engine bay. I am going to disconnect this carburetor quick. We're going to suck out the air box. I'm going to see if I can take this side fairing off. I have new fuel line that we're going to try to replace. So, oh, and I have to get this joint tight because that was ready to fall off. That's why it's important to inspect these once a year. Would hate to fly into a tree. So that's what we're going to work on next.